by now you all are aware of an island called Sandeshkhali, situated in the North 24 Parganas district of West Bengal. You are also well acquainted with the operation and persecution of Sheikh Shahjahan, Uttam Sardar, Shibu Hajra and their gang of bully boys. These ruffians tormented the villagers in different ways. One such method was to deprive the villagers of their wages after they had toiled the whole day. The goons would call them and make them to do all kinds of manual labor throughout the day. They were treated like the slaves of the bygone era and used to be beaten up mercilessly if they ever dared to ask for their due wage. If the women asked for their wage, they would be warned that if they dared to repeat their mistake, their husbands would be killed. The villagers were treated like bonded laborers of the TMC strongmen. The money the villagers earned from Manrega and which they deposited in their bank would also be taken away by these gangsters, which they later used to spend on drinking and partying. Their common refrain was that the villagers should be grateful that they are alive and should never ask for money. It was as if the goons had done a great favor by keeping the villagers alive. It was as if the villagers should be grateful to these TMC bully boys for keeping them alive. The money that the women were given under the Lokhit Bhandar would also be snatched away from them. The gangsters used all the money for their drinking and merrymaking. What makes the incidents of sexual abuse really horrifying is the fact that the scene of crime was at a stone's throw away from the local police station. The office of the BDO is next door to the police station. Can it be possible that these officials were unaware of the misdemeanors of the TMC loots? How is it possible that the screams and cries of the tormented woman did not reach their ears? The woman would be asked to cook biryani, meat and various kinds of sweet dishes. Even police officials would sometimes be present at these celebrations. The woman would be asked to take care of the police officials properly. They were told that if they failed to please the policemen, their husband would be locked up under false cases that would keep them behind bars forever. These threats and terrorization were enough to force the women of Sandeshkhali into subjugation. They did not dare to anger the TMC leaders. Uttam Sardar, Shibu Hajra would think of unique ways of ill-using the woman. They would be made to keep awake the whole night, and before they were allowed to leave in the morning, they would be told that the bully boys would come to their shops to get vegetables. The woman, after returning home, would rush to open their shops and would keep waiting for the men to turn up. The latter would turn up late in the afternoon. The woman, all this while, had to wait for them. Then again, in the night, they would be summoned. They were not allowed to sleep or rest for days. In other words, the Bahubalis of TMC had brought back slavery in this island, not very far from Kolkata. This torture and exploitation began soon after the change in government in 2011. For all these years, the goons ran their fiefdom unhindered and unrestricted. They bent rules, they threw rules in the Bay of Bengal. They broke rules, and all these happened under the protection of the local police and administration. The police and administration not only turned a blind eye to all the atrocities but often become a willing part of it. When the villager approached the police for a redressal, they were redirected by the police to their tormentors. This is how insensitive and inhuman the policemen of Sandeshkhali are. Mamata Banerjee is not only the Chief Minister of West Bengal, she is also in charge of the Home Department, which means West Bengal Police, Kolkata Police and the CID are directly controlled by her. Even then, she claims she was unaware of the activities of Sheikh Shahjahan, Uttam Sardar, Shibu Hajra and their gang of Bahubalis. Is it possible? Can it be possible? If she was really unaware, as claimed by her, what steps did she take to punish the errant policemen of Sandeshkhali after their wrongdoings came to the fore? The power of Sheikh Shahjahan was omnipotent. His henchmen had attacked the BDO of Sandeshkhali, Kaushik Bhattacharya, in his office after he had declined to clear a fabricated bill of around ₹1 crore relating to a government project. He had to be hospitalized. Bhattacharya, who was later transferred to Malda in North Bengal, was the first whistleblower. He was the first to expose how Sheikh was running a parallel administration He was further heckled for being firm in lodging a complaint. Such was Shah Jahan's clout that police team coming from other parts of Bengal looking for a criminal would be asked to get in touch with him. The TMC Bahubali had become so powerful that his men had attacked the Jamiat Ulema-e-Hind leader and the mass education and library minister Siddiqullah Chaudhary. When the latter had come to Shorberia in Sandeshkhali with relief material after Cyclone Yash in May 2021, since it was Shah Jahan's area, no one else could distribute relief there. The minister and his followers' cars were rampaged, vandalized, and the relief materials were looted. The mob even threatened to kill the minister. A team from Nazat police station rescued him and escorted him back to Kolkata. Chaudhary informed the police and the party higher-ups, but no one touched Shah Jahan. Shah Jahan, who had become a law unto himself, had as his biggest armor the jailed TMC minister Jyotipriya Malik, who is involved in a multi-crore ration scam. Next, we will come back with the stories of how the West Bengal government is going out of its way to protect Shah Jahan and his gang of goons. Till then, stay